Well, hi there. Now, this story, which I'm about to tell, comes from the book of Genesis in the Bible, chapter 19. But it's told in my own particular way through the eyes of the two daughters of Lot. Who is Lot? Lot was the nephew of Abraham, and they've been traveling around together. But there was a problem. And the problem was that their flocks are getting so big that they couldn't be supported by the land, so they had to split up. So Abraham said to Lot, "Look, you decide where you want to go, and then I'll go the other way." Well, that's where it starts. This is told through the eyes of Lot's daughters. Let's see how it goes. It's quite a story, I can tell you. Abraham offered Lot the choice of where to settle, and Lot chose the city of Sodom. And if that doesn't put the fear of God into you, I don't know what will. We, his daughters, went with him. It's true he got on well with the residents most of the time. At the same time, he couldn't have been blind to the disgusting behavior that was prevalent across the city. Sexual immorality in all its forms. And the worst behavior of all was the way men lusted indiscriminately after other men. You think I'm exaggerating here? Well, listen on. This all came to a head when these two strangers came into town. There was something unusual about them, something menacing. Although they were quite friendly to us sisters when our dad invited them to stay the night. How menacing they were became clear shortly after they entered our house. And the men of the city knew they were here, and they congregated outside our front door, demanding that the visitors be brought out so they'd have sex with them. How disgusting is that? But what do you think Dad did? Although we were both engaged to be married, he offered to send my sister and me out instead to satisfy their lusts, calling those men his friends. I mean, honestly. And frankly, what do you think that did to us? Well, fortunately, the strangers pulled Dad into the house and stopped him from making a disastrous mistake. They then blinded the men who were trying to break our door down. Scared, I could hardly move. Who were these strangers? It got worse when they told us they'd come to destroy Sodom and everyone in it. We could hardly sleep a wink. The next morning, the strangers woke us up before sunrise and told us it was time to leave the city. But we asked our prospective husbands to join us, and they thought we were joking. So we packed what we could and made our way to a nearby village. We were told not to look back, but Mum disobeyed the instructions and got turned into a pillar of salt. I mean, honestly, what goings on? So now it was just Dad and the two of us. The husbands-to-be did not accompany the party, and Sodom got destroyed. We eventually ended up living in a cave. Dad was the only man around, so for 2 nights we got him drunk and slept with him. We both got pregnant. All right, we know we shouldn't have done. And looking back now, we can see that Abraham's descendants suffered from our mistake. Our descendants became the Moabites and the Ammonites, and they became deadly enemies of Israel. Cheerio.